Good morning, everybody, everywhere. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am wearing what apparently seems to be everyone's favorite blouse for you on purpose. It might be good to button that last button. It's bothering me. Anyway, I am wearing this in my pre-celebratory moment because the deal is going down, folks. So, I did a whole reading and realized that I wasn't recording. It was a great reading, I'm telling you. It was, I swear. I told a story. For entertainment purposes only, YouTube. This is completely my opinions based on my energies that I feel from my cards and my tools and from the Creator. I call on white light protection for myself, my community, my family, of course, and my babies, the drill. I ask that the Creator place a ball of white light around me and around those who are watching to protect us from any dark spirits and to keep us in the light. I asked for permission to attempt to access the highest sources. I feel connected right now, like Rosie says, and we are protected. And with that, I say amen. It's coming out. Like Diana Ross. You know that song? I'm coming. Well, once upon a time, there were two little boys, Elroy and Felon. And they were the best of bestest friends. They did a lot of dirty things together, broke a lot of rules, and then they had a fight. And Elroy says, I have information on what went down. And Felon says, well, I'm in charge and I could do really bad things to you, and I have information about you too. And Elroy says, yeah, but I'm a private citizen. And you let me. You paid me. And Felon was like, you know how just so mad that you just stomp your feet and stomp away? That's the beginning of the story, folks. Today is the day that we've been waiting for the egg to crack. And on my neck. It's stress. That's what it is. I figured it out. It's not the pillows. I bought one of those like neck roll pillows, which really does feel amazing, but it's not that because I still have it over here. It's stress. Why would I have stress? Why would you have stress? Is anybody here stressful? No. I want to do a special kind of a reading today. I'm actually going to pull some cards that I feel best represents what I want to know. And what I kind of the stuff I'm feeling. This is not a legitimate pull. I'm actually intentionally choosing cards. I just want you to know that. Just a last minute idea. Otherwise, I would have done it before I got you here. Um, it's, it's almost, I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm actually laughing at myself. It's kind of like, there it is. More. Okay. Probably half a deck. This is not a blind pull. Okay? I want you to understand that. I'm not throwing the cards without knowledge of what card is coming up. I'm pulling cards that represent the nightmare that we have all gone through. This is the Tower. We are having a Tower moment right now. Here's my beloved Joe Biden, who brings justice. The Star is the United States of America for me. The Queen of Swords, a judge of some sort of judge, lawyer, legal mind, etc. Heartbreak. Oh my. Everything that we've been looking at that has been breaking our hearts. But that's not whose heart is breaking. Information coming, being stabbed in the back. Karma. The sword of truth is coming out today and over the next several days. The strength lies with the United States, as does the justice card. Someone's trying to run away. What no longer serves him, the thief, big trouble. Everything's being revealed. And the military is here. And so is an ending card. For this monster who has been stabbed and is doing some stabbing. Here's all of our information. Flying out, the world, and the tower moment. This celebration, I already went through that. Heartbreak. Okay. I wonder if this will squeak anymore. Spirit, I have chosen a bunch of cards that represent what I feel is the narrative around what's going on. And I did not throw these cards randomly. These were chosen by me. Do these cards tell the story that I'm trying to tell? Yes, they do. Spirit. You know, the reason I used to keep my hands like this was to keep them from moving. Out like this, it's harder to hold them still. I'm not intentionally doing this. I'm just saying this was the reason I did it this way. I can't help the energy that's pulling against my hands. Spirit, is this the beginning of the end, or the ending of the end, as they call it? Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's just see how important this call is. Well, it's not at all. And let me just shut you off. So, Spirit, will it take more than a month for all of this information to be published in legitimate media? Yes. Will it get revealed by the media? All media. Even the stuff I don't watch. Yes. Spirit, in that I've pulled these cards with intention, and I did not throw them blindly. The purpose of that was to show so much the world that karma's here. The United States is celebrating its strength, and justice is here. Can you tell me, Spirit, will justice be the Supreme Court? Will justice be an international court? Yes. Will this international court be something like the ICC? No. Will it be time for Jack to step back in? Will The Hague hear this trial? No. Will a group of patriots who have served us before in a variety of ways step up to clean up the mess and straighten out the government for the people? Yes. Will the Lotus Queen be part of that group? Yes. Will 46, my beloved Joe Biden, be part of that group? Yes. Will 44, Barack Obama, will he be part of this group? Will there be any conservatives as members of this group? Yes. Will Liz be part of this group? No. Will Adam be part of this group? Yes. Because government has to still operate. Will this group begin by rehiring all the people who were let go? Yes. Will they rehire all of them? Yes. So they can keep the government going, having enough experienced, proper people at hand. Once again, for entertainment purposes only. Um, will the citizens of the United States, by and large, be happy about the revelation finally and the correction? Yes. But we do need a president, don't we? And if all of the if the House of White gets emptied out, will our Lotus Queen be found to be the legitimate winner of the joust? Yes. Will she step up? Yes. Will her VP step up? Yes. Hey, I can do anything for 8 years. I love that guy. I really do. I have the chills I can't even describe. I literally could put on a winter sweater. That's how ice cold I am. Wow. I'm so happy. Okay, so that not being a legitimate poll, right? Because I picked cards. I wanted to see some cards and I wanted to be able to refer to them quickly. So that's why I did that. Let's look at the Mystic Soul Tarot deck. This is legitimate tarot deck. It's not an oracle deck. This is the front of it. I haven't used it very much, but the time has come. Okay, let me do a fairly quick 5-card spread. Let me give this, I was shuffling this earlier while I was watching Libby. And then I was like, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? Oh, well, I'll wear the blouse they like. You know, I wear scrubs to work. So I don't have like a lot of play clothes, if that makes sense. Because I don't need a lot. Because I don't wear street clothes to work. Which is a blessing in so many ways. Let's bring this down so I can actually show you my cards. A 5-card spread, okay? The 7 of Pentacles. Justice. Oh, Lady Justice, you are so beautiful. The Hanged One, the Hanged Man, the Hanged Woman, the Hanged One. The 5 of Cups. Sadness. Look what we've done. Red hats. Look what we've done. The 9 of Pentacles. A happy, dark-haired, beautiful lady who's just about ready. Do I dare? To step up. The 6 of Wands, the Celebrity card, the another 5. 5 of Swords. Temperance. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, it represents to me a lot of work that was done and so much work to be done. He's looking pretty proud of himself, but there's a ton of work left. Now, depending on what you're reading about, this is also a card that I would use for green technology. Just saying. Justice. The most important card of the deck, because the Hanged Man and the 8 of Swords are going to be facing justice. As will 5 of Swords. This is the bickering card and the people walking away. That's right. The voters walking away. And the 5 of Cups. Another 5. More sadness. Spilling the cups back into the water. Closing her, putting her hand over her ears. I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Yeah. Justice. The 9 of Pentacles is a happy card. Just about ready to take that next move. This beautiful woman with all those beautiful stars behind her. She looks dressed up for a party. And temperance. Water from one cup to another. Calming yourself down. This card, the Six of Wands, which was a card we pulled, kind of like that celebrity card. Falling right here. There is so much, what do I want to call it? What's it called? Incidental damage that is coming out because, the felon has a personal and or business relationship, maybe both, with Diddy. If anyone in my family is watching, particularly my sisters, the deal's going down. And no, I'm not kidding. Wow. Make sure you keep informed, however and whatever way that you prefer to keep informed. I like the Midas Touch. I also like Adam Mockler, and other independent media. Tyler Cohn, I can't remember his first name. But I watch those independent media channels. Shit's gonna fly. One more real quick. Spirit, are we going to be okay? Yes. We're going to be okay, you guys. It's going to take some cleanup, on aisle 1, 2, 3, 4, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This is a lot of stuff. What I just smidged the surface, as they say, touch the surface. So, get the popcorn. Please don't use microwave popcorn. It's got a lot of additives and stuff that are theoretically cancer causing, theoretically dementia related, and stuff like that. Make real popcorn. Or go buy go to one of those stores that has a corn popping thing and they bag it. Buy those. You'll be doing a good thing for your body. You'll be doing a good thing for a store. I'm not talking about the prepackaged, popcorn. I am talking about freshly popped, and I know exactly where to get it. But you don't live here, so. We have a Nino Savaggio's that makes fresh popped corn. All kinds. I don't go there often because it's super expensive. Today is a special day. I'm wishing you guys love, light, serenity, and peace.